He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So Georgia's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's short. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. Catch in the middle. It's Hodges. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
2nd down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. So the BYU Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking at? Guy to make an impact.
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this week.
No doubt.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And just throw.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those things.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. This offense has a second down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now for the next down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Tight end getting vertical. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's short. Going for 6. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia going up tempo. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. He wants to throw it. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. Flips it out to the back. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Floating away. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Davis. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
To throw, it's short. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. On to attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He'll do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Forced out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll bring it back. It's Davis. Makes a move. Smashes ahead. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Going for the big play. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw it short. Lets it fly. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming up.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the...
He's going up top. Caught at the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff team is out there, and their #1 job is to make sure one special team's touchdown isn't answered with another one. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's back to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. It's complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Grab near the marker. It's Watkins. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Fires on the run. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the 2nd play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the 3rd play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. The play action fake. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback will keep it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's short. They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Makes his connection. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. BYU lines up quickly. Off play action. Makes the grab. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. BYU with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score Georgia 28, BYU 13.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's short. It's complete to the left. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Moves away as he feels pressure. He makes the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. BYU right back to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Buys a little extra time. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Looking for space. It's Hodges. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the hurry up. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it, offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The incompletion brings up a second down. Get it out on the screen. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. To the air, it's short. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hodges. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
He's looking to throw it. Dumps it to the back. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games, and that guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
BYU lines up quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Coming after it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Offense getting set for first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Wants to throw. It's short. Working that left side now. Powers through. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Georgia going up tempo. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Feeling some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Quick spin on the run. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
3rd down coming up. The attempt through the air is incomplete.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
It's 2nd down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Unleashes one. And that one's incomplete.
That incompletion's not the offensive line's fault, guys. They did an awesome job giving him all day to throw the football. He's got to go somewhere with it, or he's got to take off running. That time, because he got hit, that's what forced the incompletion.
Finds his man down the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
It's 2nd down.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarter.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Going downfield for the big play. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
Here we go.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.